We had a hose line on the third floor as well as a hose line on the second floor, and it was just labor intensive opening up all the walls.
And it was starting to hit this structure, this home here.
Thursday afternoon, we heard from firefighters first on scene who made a valiant effort to save the structure next to the old Korean church. The church that burned like an inferno is now a pile of rubble. The old church rectory, now an apartment building, is still standing. It was advance information about the vacant church that warned firefighters to stay out for their safety.
So it is a multi-pronged approach to warn the first in engines, trucks, companies that there's unique hazards to them fighting fire in an offensive strategy.
Battalion Chief Tom Walsh was working the night of the raging fire last week. He is also a structural engineer and coordinator of the Fire Bureau's Unsafe Building program. The program has a list, and the church that burned was on it. Many on the list are not vacant, like the Barber Court Apartments in southwest Portland. Miguel Martin lives at a newer place next door and says the people at Barber Court are nice, but the building is not.
It just looks bad, man. It's cracking, it's getting worse and worse. I mean, nothing's really being done about it.
Again, the Fire Bureau unsafe designation is for firefighter safety. Other city inspectors decide if buildings are so dangerous they need to be condemned. For instance, this tall old home in Southwest is on the firefighters unsafe list, but it's been operating as an apartment building for a long time. Nearly 10 years ago, a Fire Bureau inspector said he found conditions that would be tough for fire crews, saying fire operations and laddering the building would be very difficult. Looking at the place, you could see why. I spoke to the building owner, who says they have a working fire alarm system, have regular fire inspections, and crews even came up and practiced their plan there. Other buildings, like the vacant Gordon's Fireplace building at Northeast 33rd and Broadway, have the use sign for unsafe, although looking at this place, it's obviously a danger to enter. But others, where people continue to work or live,
They're completely within the fire code, building code to be operated in the manner that they're in. And there's numerous of them, and they're relatively safe for day-to-day habitation and use, but they present unique hazards to responders.